Unlike these delights and diversions giving effect to your experience of the extreme south, will go on to open out, providing memories not easily forgotten. Hala Inn is picturesque and strategic at the same time, serving as an important crossing point linking the Gambia to southern Senegal. This spot offers delectable moments for those inside of an out-of-the-way riverside location, ideal for fishing, leisure cruising, and bird watching. With a solid mangrove vegetation, pleasantly panoramic, visitors to Hala Inn cannot fail to get a sight of local oyster collectors preparing the day's catch while others get ready to canoe upriver. This spot comes alive on a daily basis with boats ferrying passengers to the other side. In Casamas, sit back at this local restaurant and enjoy a meal of appetizing fish whilst watching craftsmen at work, or just walk around relishing the sight of artifacts as boatmen and fisherfolk repair their nets and vessels. Now, a lazy day in Carton is truly incomplete without a walk on its clean and reclusive seashore. We're here at the beautiful Carton Beach. It stretches for miles unending. This place is always solitary, even in the peak of the season. It's usually bare, and only a few people can be seen here enjoying a day out.
Well, you know, I'm here with my friends, but I knew that the beaches here are very solitude, you know, so I decided to have a walk by myself. So that's how you found me here. I just went back to the place I'm staying, so but it's really nice. I do something different every day. Sometimes I just lie on the beach, sometimes I just go into the city or go to the fishing place, but today I really wanted to have a walk. It is beautiful and it's really quiet, you know. I mean, most beaches in the world, when you go on holiday, there's lots of people there. But here you can walk for miles and miles without meeting anybody, well, maybe a camera crew.
Really like
But there's nobody else here, you know. It's so nice. You can really enjoy nature and the sea and all the sounds, and so yeah, that's very special. You do not find that everywhere.
Hi, I'm Nipa from New York City. I'm at Sandeli Resort, and you're watching The Expedition.
It's also educative. Expedition in the Gambia.
With every ingredient for the perfect day out, Carton is hugely charming for a whole lot of reasons, but a world-class eco-resort is the pride of the settlement and perhaps its biggest attraction. Enthralling is a fitting illustration for this natural retreat set within a vast biodiversity, yet being at the Sandela is the only way to fully reckon the deeply profound serenity which permeates its atmosphere. The word peace comes home in full April at this resort with dainty dome-like structures overlooking a massive seaboard. Everything about Carton and the extreme south is replicated in Sandela, where conservation is giving all attention in preserving the area's natural endowments. Trees amid a thick undergrowth are left to flourish untouched, making the retreat evergreen in ways which hastily drive away the pressure and buzz of the city and modern-day engagements. The proprietors call it the healing process amid natural effects. Take a walk in the midst of a chunky vegetation with the wind blowing trees from side to side. Listen to the sound of twigs and dry leaves breaking under your feet, while birds chirp in every direction. This is the signature of intense tranquility, unfailingly calming and immensely curative for the mind and body.
fits very, very well with the whole culture in the Gambia. I think with Islam and any of the other religions there, it's complementary. It's also very good for this time of the year when we're trying to detox after the Christmas and New Year's celebrations, and so many people are coming from all over, from the States, from
losing up.
Yeah, so it's busy, stressed out executives are making their way to the Gambia and having a good time detoxing and de-stressing.
Place to be de-stressing.
Yeah, indeed.
Really?
Yeah. You know, the word Sandeli actually means now be still.
Oh.
We didn't know that, but it was actually the villagers of Kartong that created the name, or helped us to understand it was the name of the bay, and we liked the sound of it. And it was only 2 years after we opened we discovered that it's actually a Mandinka term that means now be still. That women settle their babies down with them at night.
Imagine a yoga exercise within this environment. It's greatly restorative, and that's precisely why the activity is deepest relish and indulgence at Sandele, where scores of tourists and yogis converge during this time inside of peace and unaffected solitude. Yoga is deeply fulfilling when it comes to relaxing the body and senses. Yet at this luxurious eco-retreat, it's more than an exercise but an activity which unites scores of visitors in their strive to escape the upsetting diversions of the region.
My name's Debbie, and I'm teaching the 10-day yoga retreat here at Sandeli. And it's a type of yoga that's gentle but also helps people be supple and flexible. And it's very spiritual, so what I try to do is bring in an aspect of spirituality, so they try to work with their mind and their breath and their body all at the same time.
From New York to the Gambia for a break, Nipa would sorry come back to Sandele. Her experience of the extreme south is one unforgettable getaway she will ever live to recall. I got to repeat this experience, she told the expedition.
I've been practicing for over 15 years, and I'm currently a teacher myself, and I've been teaching for almost 10 years now. As a student, because even though you're a teacher, you're always a student. So as a student, I go to my studio and I take several classes a week, and I also teach. I do several private classes during the week. You know, when I was growing up, I was a gymnast, and I was a gymnast for 15 years, and when you are very aware of your body, that transition from my gymnastics to yoga. And my uncle is a big yogi in India, and he gifted me a yoga package one summer in India, and when I was 15 years old, and that's what attracted me to yoga.
Yoga and gymnastics, do you see them as the same?
In terms of flexibility, yes, but that's it. Yoga is much deeper. It's a very spiritual practice. You go with your breath, and it's all about the breathing. So if there's no breath, there's no yoga.
There's no yoga. I saw you doing it, and it was very intense. Like someone who really knows what she's doing. And I said, yes, okay. What was going through your mind during those, flexible and graceful movements? Some of them seem so, difficult. I may not be able to do it.
You know, a lot of people will ask what's going through your mind, like you just did, and really it's nothing. It's just you focus on your inhale and your exhale, and thoughts will generally come up, because we're human. But again, you observe the thoughts, you notice it, and then you just go back to your breathing.
How do those thoughts correspond with this environment? The green scenery and the seascape and all that.
You do the best you can. Life, every day you're in a different environment, whether you're here for 10 days, whether I'm back in New York City, and you go with the flow. That's what makes your practice, as strong as possible, just because it helps you cope with daily life.
Daily life is a hotspot, which is really, unattractive. People want to get away. Now here at this center, they're trying to make yoga so special. You've done yoga in America and a lot of places.